Christmas is just around the corner every year. Lights are twinkling in front of every house. The streets are filled with laughter, and everyone is exchanging gifts, enjoying the festive atmosphere. So, the true meaning of Christmas is to commemorate the real significance of Jesus' birth. Have we ever stopped to think about it? Why did God choose not to be born in a palace, but in a humble manger in Bethlehem? So, Christmas is not just a holiday, but also a challenge, an invitation. Are you willing to let Jesus into your heart? So I invite you to experience a journey from external celebration back to inner rebirth. Today, I just want to share something a little different. Let me write down the 6 verses from the book of Numbers, chapter 24 and 25, on this plate. The meaning is to encourage ourselves to take in God's words every day. Then I'll make another simple and healthy lunch. So I'll start living in the presence of God while taking you into this Christmas, exploring the true significance of the arrival from the manger to our hearts. The birth of Jesus has never been a romantic fairy tale. Luke 2:7 tells us that he wrapped Jesus in cloth and placed him in a manger because there was no room in the inn. A manger, the most unlikely place to be a birthplace. But what does it mean that it became the birthplace of the Savior? He broke all our definitions of greatness, which is not found in noble, magnificent palaces, but in the simplest, most unremarkable place. There are no lights. There was no glory, just a warm set of parents and a baby sleeping in the manger. Through this extreme humility, God shows us that greatness is not about external glamour, but about inner transformation. And transformation. This Christmas, maybe we should ask ourselves, if there's a manger in our hearts, is there a place in our hearts that can hold this humility from God and love? Jesus was born in a manger, and the manger is not just a historical location. It represents the empty room in our hearts. The true meaning of Christmas isn't about finding the perfect gift in the mall, but it's that baby born in the manger that reminds us the true Christmas gift. It's about letting Jesus come into our hearts. You might ask, how does Jesus actually come into my heart? The answer is simple. It's through your choices. Are you willing to make some space for it? Are you willing to stop chasing those fleeting satisfactions this Christmas and truly make Jesus the center of your life? Because if you let him in, he will not only change your today, but also change your whole life. Revelation 3:20 says, "Look, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come into him." God never forces anyone to gently accept it, but he patiently keeps knocking at the entrance, inviting us to open the door and let him in. This moment. Christmas is not just about deeply and profoundly reflecting upon the historical event of Jesus' birth, but indeed, it's God once again inviting us through this holiday. Are you truly ready to let Jesus come in and be the Lord of your life? Christmas reminds us that the real decisions aren't just about career, love, or dreams, but about the destination of our souls. When Jesus enters your heart, all your worries and confusion can find answers. You will no longer be a lonely dreamer, but rather a warrior who has the presence of God. From the manger to the heart. It's not just a personal change, it also represents a global revolution. The true meaning of Jesus' birth is that God's love has found a place to land in this world. Jesus was indeed born not just for a select few, but for every single person who was willing to accept him. The love of Christmas is not just the presents under the tree, but the love of God given to everyone unconditionally, no matter who we are or where we come from. This love has changed the world, changed countless lives, and can change you. Are you ready to embrace love and practice it? Start by changing yourself, bringing love and tolerance to others. Let Christmas be a new start, a moment of love. The true meaning of Christmas is to pause, return to yourself, and feel God's warmth. Let this Christmas be a new starting point in your life, a moment transformed by love. From the manger to the heart, the true meaning of Christmas is to make you pause, return to your inner self, and feel that warmth coming from God. It's not just a piece of history, but a story that involves you and me, each and every one of us. When you find a moment of peace amidst the busyness and noise, are you ready to make some space for Jesus? Prepare your manger and let it enter your heart. This Christmas is a new beginning, the arrival of love. Let's open our hearts and minds in unison this Christmas. Welcome the old Lord who was born in the manger. Let him lead us to a future that is more meaningful and filled with love. Dear brothers and sisters, thank you for listening to this episode today. If this way of preaching has brought you spiritual blessings and inspiration, then please subscribe, share, and scan the QR code. Send a cup of tea to support our dear missionary work so we can spread the gospel in more diverse ways. Your support is the driving force for us to keep moving forward. May God remember your loving heart. Bless you and your family. Thanks again for being part of our work, everyone. See you next time.